Hey everybody, Sean Hatzel here, the owner of Get Lean in 12 and stubborn fat expert for people over 35 years old. And in today's short fat loss video, I'm going to talk about 3 secrets that can skyrocket your motivation. Now, these are the same 3 secrets that I've used with hundreds and hundreds of local paying clients, hundreds of thousands of people that we've helped across the globe over the years, and the people who succeed long term use at least one, if not all, of these 3 secrets. Now, I also want to talk about the role of discipline in weight loss and why discipline is actually a myth. When we hear the word discipline, we associate that typically with pain of doing something that we don't want to do. And the perfect example was done in a study in the book. It was called The One Thing Here. I love this book. And they did a study at the University College of London, and they wanted to find out how long it took to develop a habit and the amount of discipline that it took to maintain that habit long term. And they use weight loss as an example. Well, at the end of the study, the results suggest that it takes an average of 66 days to acquire a new habit, and 66 days represented the sweet spot. And so self-help circles and other business people will preach it takes 21 days, but the research and the science shows it takes about 66 days. Now, up here you can see this chart and the level of discipline it takes when you first start to build a habit and the amount of time it takes. So you can notice that when you first start to exercise or to eat healthy or to do both, it takes a ton of discipline, but very quickly this curve drops, and by day 66, now your habit forms. And now it requires much less discipline to maintain that habit. So it's not really about discipline, it's just about forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do for long enough that it becomes a ritual in your life. Now, somewhere around this video, you're going to see a link to click or tap. And you're going to be able to register for a webinar that I've created. And it's a free training where you will learn a ton of stuff inside this webinar. And it's called 5 Secrets to Transform Your Body in Record Time. And I also revealed the 5 biggest myths holding people back from transforming their body in record time as well. And the reason that I'm sharing this webinar link with you, because it's focused on a coaching program that we have, a private coaching program where we guarantee results, and you're able to log into a portal and download customized meal plans, customized exercise plan. You have your grocery list and everything that you need to succeed on a weekly basis. And I've made that program exactly 8 weeks, which is 10 days away from this. So that's why I made it 8 weeks in duration, because I know that's how long it takes to build a habit. Not 21 days like is often preached in self-help circles and in business circles. It's gonna take at least 8 weeks to build the habit. Now let's talk about the 3 secrets to skyrocket your motivation, because after all, a lot of this will never be able to happen unless you can stay motivated. And there are some ways that you can stay motivated. Number 1 is just to realize that sometimes you have to do something even when you don't feel like it. But these 3 secrets will really help. First one is consistency, not perfection. So there's gonna be days where you eat bad and you don't exercise. There's gonna be days where I eat bad and I don't exercise. It happens to all of us. It's called life. So there's no such thing as perfection when it comes to losing weight and transforming your body. You need to focus on being consistent. So if you screw up today, who cares? Yesterday's in the tomb, tomorrow is in the womb. All you have is today. So if you screw up, no big deal. Get back up tomorrow, dust yourself up, and start over again tomorrow. Not next Monday, not when everything's just perfect in your life, which is never going to happen. Strive to be consistent, not perfect, because there's no such thing as perfection when it comes to losing weight. The second one is the big reason why. Now, way back in 1998, I was blessed enough to place first runner-up grand champion in the world's largest body transformation contest put on by Bill Phillips called Body for Life. And in 90 days, I lost almost 20 pounds of fat, I gained 5 pounds of muscle, and I had 6-pack abs for the first time in my life. And out of over 22,000 finishers, I was fortunate enough to be first runner-up. Now, I don't share any of that to impress you, just to impress upon you that it wasn't the 6-pack abs that got me there or was my motivation. Yes, that was part of it. But the biggest one was my reason why, and that was my daughter Jordan, who at the time was 6 years old. Now she's 25 and she's given me a beautiful grandchild, and we have an amazing relationship. And back then I was fighting for custody rights to see her, and I wanted more than anything for her to be a part of my life. And every day when I woke up, that was my big reason why. That was my motivating factor. Yes, I wanted 6-pack abs. Yes, I wanted to gain muscle and I wanted to have the body of my dreams. But that's just a bonus side effect. It compares to nothing to finding your deepest source of emotional triggers that can help you stay focused long term. You must dig and find your reason why. The third one is the deadline. And this works like a charm for most people. It could be a wedding, it could be a birthday, it could be a vacation. For me personally, I know, like, for example, if I schedule a photo shoot with a photographer 8 weeks from now, when I wake up today, I'm thinking differently about my exercise and nutrition. I'm going to be cleaner and I'm going to work harder because I know in 8 weeks, I'm held accountable. I have to show up in front of a camera looking my best. So it changes the way I behave today. So there's your 3 secrets to skyrocket motivation. Consistency, not perfection. Find your big reason why and create deadlines in your life to give you incentives to follow through when the going gets tough. Now, somewhere around this video, again, you'll see a link to click or tap where you can register for our free webinar training. I promise you that this will be the best hour that you've ever spent. And the value that I'm going to give you inside this webinar is it's gonna knock your socks off. We're getting tons of great feedback on it. So if you got something out of this video, give me some hearts, please. Give me some likes. Share this. Tag somebody that you know can benefit from this information. Thanks for watching and keep going strong.